almost spring. And for me, that means tea parties with scones. And guess what? They don't even have any sugar in them. They're chocolate chip scones. Let's go. The reason I'm making scones today is that it's almost spring. And in the spring, I think of tea parties. And I like tea parties with scones. So that's why. You're going to need 1.5 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then you're going to whisk it all together. Then you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of cold butter. Get you out. There we go. Then you're gonna mush it into the flour, salt, and baking powder. Push on the side of the bowl, and why we're doing it is because we're trying to break up the butter into little pieces. After you break it up, it is going to look like little crumbs. That looks pretty good. After that, you're going to need to stir in 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt. So let's try to, we gotta get it out. Come on. That's good. Then we're going to need 3 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. Don't use the fake stuff because the recipe just wouldn't come out right if you did it. Let's put it in. There we go. Then you're going to need 3 tablespoons of milk. And the last ingredient, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now you are going to mix it in until it looks sort of like dough. And after it sort of looks like this, you're going to add a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. And mix it in again. This is looking pretty good. Now you're going to preheat the oven to 425 and add some of the scone mixture onto a baking sheet lined with either parchment paper or a silicone baking mat. And you might need an adult to help you with this. This is a very tough part. Okay. Now you're going to shape it into kind of a puffy, flattish circle kind of shape. It might be a little bit sticky, but that's okay. You can wash your hands afterwards. And there we go. My hands are super messy. Now, you're going to cut it into 8 pieces. So, cut it like that. the other way. And then keep cutting until there's 8 pieces. We cut it because if you don't cut it, it'll just puff into a big circle and you won't be able to cut it properly after it cooks. And then the last step is you're going to brush it with milk. And we're almost done. Get it everywhere. There we go. Now that it's done, we're going to put it in the oven for 17 minutes. There we go. Into the oven we go, mister. Hello. There we go. And now it's time for the taste test. This is moist, it's fresh, and it's super easy to make.